Okay. You ever just stare at something for so long that the words start to blur and it just stops making any sense at all? That's this court file. I mean, it's a public record. It should be simple, right? But the more you look, the more it feels like one of those weird magic eye posters from the 90s. And when the picture finally comes into focus, you realize it's just giving you the finger.
Oh, I see it. You're absolutely right. That is the crime scene. Not whatever alleged crime is in the file. The file itself is the scene of the crime. This single, boring-as-hell entry in some government database, that's where the whole sleight of hand happens.
Right? That's it. That's the whole question. It should be simple. And that one simple question is exactly what the entire system is masterfully designed to never, ever answer. So, let's follow the white rabbit.
All right, here we go. First stop on our magical mystery tour through the bureaucratic maze is just trying to get a straight answer. From anyone. We start where any sane person would, the court registry, the people who, pulled the actual files.
So I call up, right? And I'm like, hi, I have a really simple question about a Section 810 peace bond. And you get the world-weary sigh on the other end. Right, for that, you'll need to talk to the police. The police? But you're the court. The file is right there in front of you. They'll walk you through the process. Click.
And boom, first move in the playbook, pass the buck, scatter responsibility. It's not our process, it's their process. It's not our file, it's someone else's problem. Go away.
And it works, because immediately you start thinking, wait, am I the idiot here? Did I call the wrong place? And just like that, they've got you off balance.
So after getting bounced around a bit, we finally get some operations manager on the line, and she tells us,
Wait. She tells you to go back to the registry? The place that just told you to call the police in the first place?
Yep, it's a perfect closed loop of go screw yourself.
That's almost beautiful, man. It's a black hole of accountability. You can throw questions in all day, but literally nothing comes back out.
And here's the final flourish, the cherry on top. Every department claims total ignorance of every other department. The registry doesn't know Crown policy, Crown doesn't know police policy, the police, well, they send you right back to the start of the maze. It's a system designed with the express purpose of making sure no single human is ever responsible for the entire grift. Everyone just does their one tiny, deniable part of the magic trick.
So, shocker, nobody in the system can actually explain the system. Time to stop asking for directions and just read the map ourselves. Let's see what the actual paperwork says. Okay, so check this out. On June 2nd, some poor bastard signs a piece of paper, an undertaking, promising to show up to court to face a charge of uttering threats. That's a criminal charge. It's serious.
Right. But then, a couple months later, quietly, behind the scenes, that criminal charge just, poof, it evaporates. It gets swapped out for this thing called an 810 peace bond. Then, on the original court date, the guys are no-show and, bam, a warrant is issued for his arrest.
And that's it. That is the con right there in black and white. You get someone to comply with the bait, a scary criminal charge. You get them to sign a legally binding promise to show up. Then you silently perform the switch. You change the reason they have to be there to something else entirely, this 810 peace bond, which isn't even a crime. So you're now legally on the hook for a court date about a crime that doesn't exist anymore, to answer for a different thing you were never officially told about. The original bait is gone, but the hook is still firmly in your cheek.
Just listen to that again. Say it out loud.
The uttering threat never moved forward into the court system. So how in the goddamn hell do you fail to appear for something that never even made it to court? It's not real.
It's a ghost. You're being arrested for ghost crimes.
So naturally, we asked the clerk, hey, did anyone, tell this person the charge had been changed? And her answer is the most honest thing we heard all day. There doesn't need to be. That's it. That's the entire operational philosophy of the system, summed up in 5 words. We don't need to make sense. We don't need to be clear. We just need you to be compliant. Your confusion is your problem.
So the clerks are useless. They're just reading a script for a play they don't understand. It's time to go find the wizard. We need to talk to the person who actually signs the arrest warrants, the justice of the peace, the voice of God. I mean, come on, this is the person who has the power to put you in a cage. They have to know the rules. They have to be able to justify taking away someone's freedom. That's a reasonable expectation, right?
Oh, you beautiful, naive fool.
We lay out the whole bait-and-switch scenario for her point by point, and this is the profound wisdom we get back.
Situational.
God, I love that word. It's just a clean, professional way of saying the rules are whatever the hell I feel like they are today, and you don't get to know them. It's pure, untraceable authority.
And then we hit the jackpot. We ask a simple question, can I just get your name? Just for a shred of accountability.
We don't actually give out our name here. Are you kidding me? A completely anonymous authority figure who can sign a piece of paper to have you arrested, but you're not even allowed to know who they are? Nothing sketchy about that at all.
Nope. This is their primary weapon. We call it procedural fog. She just kept using these empty phrases. It's situational. That would be a Crown matter. I'm not in a position to comment on their policies.
It's not about providing information. It's a tactic. The goal is to make you feel so stupid and out of your depth that you just give up and assume they must know what they're doing.
And get this, through all of this, she kept calling herself an unbiased third party.
Unbiased? She admits she signs whatever the prosecution puts in front of her based on secret rules she can't explain, and she won't even give us her name. Who is she unbiased for? It's not for the public.
She's not a judge, she's a rubber stamp with a God complex.
So, let's put it all together. This whole thing isn't some grand, complex conspiracy run by evil geniuses. The most embarrassing part, the real trick, is just how painfully simple it all is. It's a series of small, boring, bureaucratic moves that add up to a waking nightmare.
Here's the recipe. Step 1. Shatter the process into tiny pieces so no one person knows the whole story. Step 2. Get them on the hook early with a scary-looking document. Get that signature. Create momentum. Step 3. Change the damn story while they're not looking. Step 4. Have the anonymous voice of God sign off on it with a serious tone. It's a magic show performed by B-team bureaucrats.
And it works because it's a perfect cocktail of psychological warfare. You got fear of a criminal record, confusion from the jargon, the urgency of a court date breathing down your neck, and, of course, our built-in automatic deference to a uniform, a badge, or a fancy-looking court seal.
And the big one, embarrassment. Nobody wants to admit they're totally lost. Nobody wants to look stupid by asking, wait, what the hell is actually happening right now? So they just nod and comply.
In the end, we do half the work for them. We see the official letterhead, we hear the serious voice on the phone, and our brains just automatically assume there's substance there. We assume there are rules being followed, that these people are competent.
We trust the performance. We trust the costumes. We trust the stage.
And that's the punchline, isn't it? The real, humiliating truth. The system isn't some impressive, powerful machine. It's cheap theater. It's a bunch of smoke and mirrors. And the only reason the trick works is because from the day we're born, we're all trained to sit quietly in the audience and applaud the performance. The real shame isn't that they're tricking us. It's that it's so ridiculously easy.